Hi folks, my name is Justin. Unfortunately, Vash can't make it here today. He is in the zoo looking for Jessica Chastain and Matt Damon. So today we have...
Lewis.
Beautiful, let's get this started. So today we're going to talk about the movie The Circle, starring Emma Watson and Tom Hanks, which basically is what will happen when Google decides to do evil. I'm sure when the idea first came out in like the 1984 kind of world, the idea of like the internet knowing too much about you and that kind of thing was scary. I feel like it's not that much of a sci-fi movie anymore. It's just kind of like a what may happen on Tuesday.
It was very like Truman Show, very kind of like, it almost was like a precursor to like how we got to a Hunger Games state where it's like they know everything about you because, and now they can be like, report to the Capitol, you are selected for.
So did you enjoy the movie?
You know, I actually kind of did. It talked about some things like the idea of government and what transparency means and like the idea of democracy, which are kind of like really big themes. I think it tries to hit all the bases and I think it actually kind of juggles them fairly well. How much is too much, you know, because if somebody saw all of my emails, I'd be like, I don't know why you need that. If I really need to like get something out, I will say, hey, let's have coffee in a remote coffee shop that I've never gone to before.
And you turn your phone off and
we're gonna sit in the corner and we're gonna whisper.
I thought the movie was fine, but I felt the story didn't really go anywhere for me.
I don't think it was supposed to.
Yeah, so I guess like it is a good commentary on what will be our near future. For all the secrecy that was in The Circle, Emma Watson got shown everything she wasn't supposed to be shown.
Which was so implausible.
Every time she met someone new, they'd be like, "You're not supposed to see this.
Like the only two people that you know are the ones that show you the entire kingdom.
Have security clearance to everything.
Everything. I was like, that's really implausible.
Even things that weren't there yet. This will be the security clearance area. I can't even tell you about it, but it's super cool.
We can't even be seen together yet.
But you're not supposed to be here because you've been working here for 12 hours.
For 12 hours.
Speaking of branded,
Cupcake wine?
No, but is that a real wine?
You didn't catch that one?
No, is that a real wine?
It's a real wine, and it's real accessible.
Is it not top shelf wine?
It's called Cupcake. Why would you call a wine bread? You just
generally
trust that vineyard. You're like, hey, would you like some bread wine?
Now that you say it.
Shout out to Cupcake. I would love a sponsorship.
Shout out to Cupcake. It's currently sponsoring today's episode.
Thanks. That's what's in here right now.
Yeah.
I'm the real Hoda. Tom Hanks's look in this film was very kind of like the really nice uncle who works for like a company that he founded, which basically means he goes to work one day a week and then spends the rest of the week on the yacht.
I mean, truth be told, when I'm founder of a company, when I find a company, that's not the word right for it. When I have found a company, when I find a company, once I am a founder of a company, I will be on a yacht many days a week and probably go show up one day in like, flip-flops and a t-shirt.
I kept thinking, because I know from watching Santa Claus documentaries, that dyeing your beard white is really painful. So I kept thinking, because he's doing this kind of like dark hair, white beard, dark mustache, which is very debonair. But I was like, that must have been really painful. Or I wonder if they like,
Do you think Tom Hanks dyed his beard and it's just not naturally like a grade in color that's coming in?
I don't know. When he was in Castaway, I felt like, it's very
It's been a couple years since Castaway. It's been like
maybe he's full gray. Maybe he is
minimum decade since Castaway, hasn't it? Emma Watson, kudos on the American accent.
Right. I keep forgetting that she's not from here.
Good job. I don't think I've really heard of.
Does she live here?
I probably lives here now. Let's not kid ourselves.
Does she pay taxes? She pays taxes?
Probably.
I hope you pay taxes.
I mean, it's...
But yeah, good on her American accent. I feel like Brits always get a good American accent. And like, of course, we're like, oh, what is that? But they like work at it in school. And it's kind of a joke. It's like, do everything incorrectly. Now you sound American. Also, I loved the way that they integrated the pop-ups of the social media, what were they called? Zings? I loved those coming through because some of them were really funny and provided commentary on a moment. And so like you had to be really quick to catch them. And even with my astigmatism, I caught a lot of them.
And if I knew all the languages, I bet they would have been even more interesting. Because they were...
Yeah, they were very inclusive.
Yeah.
Which somehow made me feel left out.
Being inclusive made you feel left out?
Well, I couldn't read Chinese.
So, should we review the movie?
Let's do that.
Okay. Honestly... I like the people in the movie, but the story was kind of meh to me. I would give it like a 2 to a 3. I give it a 2. You can enjoy it when it's on cable, but
Yeah, it's a great cable movie. Nowadays, because movies can be very pricey, I'd like to go if there's like action sequences or something that's really specific to see on the big screen. I think this is a great movie that you turn on like Saturday, or like you catch it halfway through, because the story doesn't really progress in a way that you have to see every minute of the movie.
Thank you everybody for watching the show. Feel free to subscribe to the page, what was on last week, and then what was on DVD, or the last time Lou was on. We'll put that down there for you, Sal. Thank you, sir, for coming on. We appreciate you being here again today. We will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.